Hello everyone, welcome to the Elliott Wave YouTube channel. This is Henry. Today is February 16. The time is 2:45 a.m. GMT. So we're gonna be updating crypto again. This time is in the Bitcoin. Now, they actually accelerated to the upside instead. Okay, despite some of them previously showing a 5 waves, but apparently this is a expanded flat. Now we talked about the Ethereum yesterday. There was a 5 waves down, but then clearly the reaction higher is very strong and breaking the previous peak. Bitcoin, Ethereum, they should be in the same. So that tells us the alternate that we talk about is the one playing out, which is an expanded flat EBC, then starting to go higher now. So in the case of the Bitcoin now, we are calling this now there are two options, and we're gonna discuss what we can do and also what's the best way to approach it. Okay, so according to this primary count, then basically we should be doing a 5 ways up to finish with 5. Now when we finish the wave 5, that should be let me go up to one higher degree, to the daily. So this is the daily. So you can see here, this is the 4 and the 5 in the minor degree. So let me put it in here. This is your 4. This is your 3. So if that's your 4 and the 3, then you can kind of make a guess where the 1 and 2 is going to be. This is your 1 and 2. So we're talking about a 5 ways move coming up from here, from the November last year. That's a 5 ways move. Now the other option, which is also pretty possible, but then it doesn't matter. I mean, if you understand the options, then you can kind of understand what's going to be happening. So okay, let's say if this is the one that really plays out, then we should be ending 5, right? And then after we end the 5, that should be, depending on how you want to look at it, whether this is a new bullish leg or whether this is only like ABC, right? Now if this is ABC, technically it will go down again, but then it's kind of running out of space, right? If it goes down and break below this previous low, technically then you will measure the extension 100% and it's gonna go to negative, which doesn't make sense, right? So I think there's a case to be made that we sort of ran out of space on the downside if it goes down again. So that means this could be the beginning of a new bullish cycle in Bitcoin, right? So then that means that we should be ending either way. After 5 waves, we should be ending, let's call it with 1 of the higher degree. And then after that, we should be getting a pullback in 3 waves to correct this rally from last year in 3 waves before higher again in wave 3, right? So that's kind of one possible path that we can think about. Ending 5 waves after we finish this short-term 5 waves up, and then a bigger pullback, maybe can go back to wave 4 of 1 lesser degree again, 21,000 before the next leg up. That's possibility number 1. But possibility number 2 is actually that this 5 waves could be ending somewhere already here, right? So this could be, the 5 waves could be ending here. So in other words, this could be ending already, assuming this is a new bullish leg. This could be your 1 already from the last year, from November last year. So that could be your wave 1, and this could be your wave 2. So if this is the case, then we're not going to be ending 5 of 1. We are actually already in the 3. Now, if we are already in the 3, then that means this is gonna be, it's gonna be pretty strong to the upside. You can simply measure the extension here. So, for example, if it goes to equal leg, it's 30,000. If it goes to 1.618, it can go to 35,000, right? Which is still very far from where we are. So this is also a possibility, but either way, whether this is going to be the case or whether this is ending 1, it is a 5 ways. There's no denying on that. It is a 5 ways, so therefore the right side is already flipped on the upside from the cryptos right now. Okay, and it becomes a buy in the dips instead of a sell-in rally like in the past, I don't know, since 2021, right? The past 2 years, right? So it's already becoming a buy in the dips now. Now, if assuming this is the case, the alternate plays out. So what happens is after you finish the 5 ways up here, okay, in the alternate scenario, after you finish the 5 ways up from here, you're still gonna get this pullback no matter what, right? There's not gonna be one-way street on the upside without any pullback. So you're gonna get a pullback, but the pullback is different. If one ended here, you're gonna have a wave 2 pullback correcting this. But if 1 and 2 is here, then the pullback will be only correcting this rally starting from February 2023, right? So the pullback is going to be a shorter degree pullback before the next leg up. But the key is that regardless whether this is the case or whether this is the case, the pullback later on is still going to be bought, right? So instead of you trying to pick the top at this point and trying to sell, so then because of the 5 waves, now is a good time to start looking for opportunity to actually buy in the dips when they happen, right? When the dips happen, it's gonna be giving another opportunity to buy. And so any pullback in 3 swing or in 7 swing in the Bitcoin will be basically an opportunity to buy from this point on. Okay, so that's the update here, guys. And as always, we continue to update all this chart, the labels, as the market moves. If you do want to get more regular updates, feel free to check our service. We have 14 days trial. We don't only cover cryptos, we also cover indices, Forex, and so on. And see you all again next time. Have a nice day, everyone.